Hi, welcome to Taking Stock. My name is Greg Bryson, and I'm one of the portfolio managers for the Nikko Asset Management Global Equity team here in Edinburgh. I've been with the business since 2014, and I cover the global healthcare sector. Today, I'm going to be taking stock of LHC Group. LHC are one of the largest providers of in-home healthcare in the United States, and more than 70% of their revenues come from looking after patients in their own homes. They're recognised as one of the best quality providers of this healthcare by the government agencies that pay for it, and just as importantly, by the patients that receive it. And this recognition is increasingly important in a US healthcare system, which is undergoing structural reform to only offer attractive payment terms to the providers of the best quality care. LHC's business has been growing strongly, and their network now covers more than 60% of the US population aged 65 and above, which is pretty good going when you consider this business was only set up by the chief executive and his wife, who's a nurse, 25 years ago at their kitchen table in Louisiana. The scale of this offering gives them a meaningful competitive advantage relative to thousands of smaller home health providers, and also allows hospitals across the US to see them as trusted partners, irrespective of the venue where the care is being delivered. We've always looked for businesses that can help society solve some of its bigger challenges. They don't get much bigger than how we safely look after our aging populations in a very cost-effective fashion. LHC's business is perfectly placed to help here, with home healthcare typically being much cheaper than care in other settings like hospitals or nursing facilities. Importantly, it's also what patients want, with survey data suggesting that more than 3/4 of American retirees would rather be looked after in their own houses rather than alternative settings. We think the combination of these factors will allow LHC to enjoy very strong organic revenue growth for years to come. And this growth will be complemented by further acquisitions and by more joint ventures with hospital partners going forwards. This slide just illustrates that growth opportunity a little bit more. It shows in one chart the rising population in the US that aged 65 and above, and these are very much LHC's core patient population. The other chart also shows the fact that the market is tending to reward the highest quality care providers, and you can see that these players with 4-star ratings or above are growing faster than industry, and that's LHC Group. So LHC is a great company, but how do we make sure that it'll be a great investment for our clients? We do this by assessing all of our companies against 4 common characteristics, as we call them, the 4 pillars of future quality. That is a strong franchise. We're looking for good management teams, also with strong balance sheets, and all of this delivered an attractive valuation. We're very confident in each of these 4 pillars in LHC's case. As we've seen earlier, they're operating in a structural growth industry, and they enjoy a very significant competitive advantage within that industry. The management team are excellent too, and whenever you hear them present, the commitment they have to their staff and their patients really rings out. Importantly too, we think the valuation, whilst the shares have done very well for us, importantly, we think the valuation still offers a very attractive upside in the medium term, as this growth compounds up over a long period of time, longer than the market is currently giving them credit for. So where else are we finding future quality at present? This slide shows the largest 10 positions in our portfolio at present. And as you can see, these future quality opportunities are sourced from a number of sectors, including some sectors where traditional quality growth managers don't often find many ideas, like financials. Progressive Corp, for instance, have been disrupting the US home and auto insurance market for years, and it's been a very, very successful investment for our team. Generally speaking, we find that our top 10 doesn't tend to overlap very much with those of our competitors. And this slide just talks to the portfolio and aggregate level a little bit more, and you actually see some of the key characteristics. As you can see, we're in a concentrated portfolio with only 41 stocks held at the moment, and this allows the majority of our risk to come from stock-specific factors, as you'd expect from a stock picking portfolio. You can also see here that the portfolio tends to be a higher quality than benchmark, as reflected by a higher return on equity. Transparency is one of our team's core values, and you can see the whole portfolio here broken down by sector. It's important to stress that these sector weights are not driven by any top-down consideration. They are instead, they're an output of where we're finding future quality investment ideas at any given time. You can see that we're overweight the healthcare sector, partly driven by LHC and also by other high-quality growth stocks like biotechnology. By way of comparison, we're much more neutrally weighted than information technology. There are plenty of good future quality businesses here, but we've become increasingly concerned about valuation in many cases. But where the valuation is right, we won't buy these for our clients. Generally speaking, we remain well diversified across sectors. And our alpha, which you can see here, has historically been sourced from a wide variety of sectors. Now I'd like to quickly introduce the team and talk a little bit to how our culture impacts on our investment process. This is the team, this is 7 of us. We operate in a very flat structure, in a very collegiate fashion. We believe that no one person has monopoly on wisdom, and instead, the team decision making allows us to make better decisions for our clients. And our track record for most of us investing together for more than 9 years suggests that investing as a team in this structure has worked well for us and for our clients. We also believe that working this way as a team and helping each other generate ideas and manage the portfolio allows us to arrive at investment ideas that are sometimes missed by some of our competitors. So hopefully that's given you a quick flavour of LHC Group, the kind of companies that we invest in, and the culture and the values of the global equity team here at Nikko Asset Management. Thank you for taking time to listen to our Taking Stock. If you'd like any further details, then you can see our contact details on the slide here. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks very much.